Well, we happened to run across a friend. I won't say an old friend. I'll say I'm old, but he's not old. But he's a friend.
We've been friends a long time.
That's right, a long time. And his granddaddy taught me how to sing that song, My Old Kentucky Home, and I've sang it in every county. As you folks in northern Kentucky know, I opened up the Italian Festival and sang it for Kenny Brown for county clerk, and I just do it and love it. And I loved your grandpappy, but I love Ben Chandler also, Congressman Ben Chandler, who's not in the Congress anymore. I wish he was, but he's not there. But I hope I can talk him into doing something else, because he's a great statesman and a great public servant. Ben, what are you up to?
Well, thank you, John, and it's always good to see you. I'm here in Frankfort today to pay my respects to Senator Ford, who was truly one of the giants of Kentucky politics and one of the special figures that we'll come across in really many generations. He was a very, very unusual and special man.
I remember serving as his teacher chairman all across the state when he ran for governor in 1971. I was Bert Combs first. With Kentucky, it's for better schools, but when Wendell beat him, he asked me to serve as his teacher chairman across the state, and I said certainly. And I was glad I did, because he's a mighty fine man, and he went on to be a great senator for Kentucky, very much so. Now tell us some of your little stories about him.
Well, I have lots of stories about him. When I ran for governor, he politicked across the state with me, and I probably got to know him best then. But every year when I was in Congress, 9 years I served there, Wendell would have a fundraiser for me in Washington, and he would invite all of his Washington contacts, and of course it was always one of our most successful fundraisers, but he would sit up there and just let everybody know why it was very important to support me, because I was a good Democrat, that I cared about the people, cared about the public.
Absolutely.
But one of the things that I think always set Wendell Ford apart from so many other politicians is, I guess, I don't know if you remember the famous poem by Rudyard Kipling.
Go ahead.
The poem If. And basically the upshot of it is, he could walk with kings and yet retain the common touch. And there are not that many people who can do that. In other words, while he was in the most important places in our nation's and our world's councils, he still cared about the average person, and he genuinely cared about that person.
And was at home with them.
And was at home with them. And that's very, very unusual. It was a special trait that Senator Ford had that not too many others did.
I said on my Facebook, he was the people's candidate.
Well, there's no question
people's
about
servant.
it. No question about it. And he enjoyed it. He was truly in his element when he got to be with people, when he spent time with people.
Will we ever see you back in political life here?
Oh, I may have one in me yet.
I hope so.
I may. I'm running the Kentucky Humanities Council now.
Yeah.
It's our state's arm of the National Endowment for the Humanities.
Oh, wonderful.
And I'm absolutely loving it. It's a statewide thing, and I love it. I get around the state quite a bit, and I don't know. I like it so much. Our theme is telling Kentucky's story. So
Fantastic.
It's about the history of Kentucky.
Oh, wonderful.
So I'm in a position where I'm kind of doing a little bit about like what you're doing, John.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, you know, Jennifer, right?
Yeah, oh, very good.
June, my wife, that was the smartest decisions either one of us ever made.
Well, that's what you call marrying up.
That's right. That's right. And I would be remiss if I didn't say for Miss June, who's home, who got me ready this morning with my legs, and she said, "Are you sure you want to do this?" And I said, "Yes, I do want to go do this." And she sent me down here, and she says, well, she prayed for me all day. I'm sure she's praying for me right now. I wanted to be here just to meet people from across the state that I hadn't seen in a long time.
Well, John, you love this state. You've spent a lot of time traveling in every single county and recording the histories of those counties. It's a great thing, and I'm awful glad to see you, and I hope you'll give June my love.
I will do that, and God bless you, and keep the good Lord close to your heart.
I sure will. Thank
Praise
you,
the
John.
Lord. Thank you very much.
All the best.
God bless you.
You too.